Hello and welcome to Ankomat Online Academy. In today's lesson, we want to look at division of a line in a given ratio. In our last lesson, we talked about midpoint of a line, that is a line that divides or a point that divides a line into two equal halves. In midpoint, we have if A is a midpoint of this in midpoint, if C is the midpoint of this line, then it will divide this line into two equal halves. That means that if this side is 2, this side must also be 2. And we established the formula for finding the coordinates of C. Now, in today's lesson, we want to study a case where the division is not equal, in which case we have something like A, B, C, where this side may be 2 and this side is 3. So what is the formula that you can use to find the coordinates of C in this case, where the line is not divided into two equal halves? That is what we are learning today. Division of a line in a given ratio. We have a ratio to divide the line, then we have to find the coordinates using the ratio given to us. Now, in division of a line in a given ratio, two things are done. It is either the line is divided internally or it is divided externally. Now let me talk about internal division. What I mean by internal division is this. Now if you have this line divided by C, and let's assume that this side is 3 and this side is 2, now the line that divides it internally is given by AC over BC, AC over BC, which is equal to now 3 over 2. This shows the line or the point that divides it into two equal halves. That is the ratio of the division. Now, if a line is divided externally, the ratio of the division is AB over BC, AB over BC. So, assuming that this side is 3 and this side is 2, then the line dividing it externally is going to be 3 plus 2 is 5. So it is going to be 5 over 2. 5 over 2. Now, in the real sense of it, one of the lines is always negative. When I give you the formula, I will tell you more about how to put the negative or how to involve the negative number there. Now I'm just trying to use this concept to show you how a line is divided internally and externally. So in external division, we consider AB then over AC over BC or AC, depending on which one you are looking for. And in internal division, we look for AB over BC. Now let's establish the formula for division of a line in a given ratio. Let's consider this graph. Now we have this graph for line PQ, and the line is divided by a point A. Now let's say that this part of the line is small p and the other side is small q. Now the point A, which divides the line in given ratio, it has a coordinate x and y. Now we have this place as x1. Now this place is coming from the x, so it is x, and this side x2, then y1, y, and y2. Now in our formula for division, let's say in internal division, we can say that PA over QA is the ratio of division. Now, what it means now is that PA over QA is equal to, the ratio is P over Q. P over Q. Now the coordinate of PA, the line PA is what? Line PA is equal to x. PA is x minus x1 that is the ratio for the coordinate of this PA the line PA x minus x1 is this point. Then for this side, QA is x2 minus x. X2 minus x. So this is equal to the ratio given, which is P over Q. Let me write it again here. X Now this means that if we do cross multiplication, this going to this and this coming to this, then we have that okay. Now that means that from that we use Q and multiply everything inside and use P and multiply everything inside here. So we have that QX minus QX1, right? QX minus QX1 is equal to PX2 minus PX. Now this means that if we collect like terms, we have that px plus qx is equal to px2 plus qx1. We are trying to make the ones that contain x to stay alone, then others will stay alone, so that we can find a factor from it. Now this now means that we can factor out x from this one. So we have that x bracket p plus q is equal to, there's no factor here, so we have it as px2 plus qx1. Now that means that x is equal to everything that is here divided by p plus q, so which is equal to px2 plus qx1 over p plus q. So this is the value for x for the coordinates of A. So here, what it means that x here is equal to the formula we have gotten. Now let's get y. In the same way we calculated for x, we can also say that y is equal to, so we use this formula for y is equal to py2 plus qy1 over p plus q. So we use this for x and we use this for y. So that will give us the coordinates of x and y at the point that defines the line in a given ratio. The ratio is p and q. Now when this line is dividing externally, what we do is that we take either p or q as negative. In most cases, in most examples or questions you see, you'll be given the values. So one of them will be given to you either as negative. Is either the p is given to you as negative or q is given to you as negative. So you don't really have much worries about it. Now let's look at some examples. Now we have this line, or let's say that the question says R where the coordinates of P and Q are 5, 2, 5, 2, and 3, 7 respectively in the ratio 4 is to 3. Now find the coordinates of R. Now solution. Let's draw the line. The question is that R divides a line PQ where the coordinates of P and Q are 5, 2 and 3, 7 respectively in the ratio 4 is to 3. Find the coordinates of R. Now to draw this line, we have this. None of the ratios is given to us as negative, so we take it that we are dividing it internally. So we have PQ, this place is P, and this place is Q, and R is dividing it internally. This is R. Now our problem is to find the coordinates of R, which is, let's call it X, Y. We are going to look for X, Y. Now we are given P as 5, 2, and we are given the line between, this 5, 2 is the line between P and R, and the line between QR, which is the coordinates of Q, is 3, 7. Now to get the coordinates of R, we put the values into the formula we have, which is that x is equal to px2 plus qx1 over p plus q. Now what is 2 here? This is x, this one, so this is the first x, this is x1, and this is y1, this is x2, and this is y2. Now we put everything there, so we have that x is equal to, our p is what? Our p is 4. The question, ratio 4 is to 3. So with that, we know that p is to q is equal to 4 is to 3. So p is 4 and q is 3. So we have that 4 times x2, which is 3, then plus q is 3, times x1 is 5, x1 is 5, so times 5 everything over p plus q, which is 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3. Then if we solve this, we are going to get, that is going to give us 12 plus 15 over 7, which is equal to 27 over 7. 27 over 7. Then for y is going to be py2 plus qy1 over p plus q, which is equal to, that will give us 4 times 7 plus 3 times 2 over 4 plus 3. Then that will give us 28 plus 6 over 7, now which gives us 34 over 7. So it means that the coordinate of r is equal to, x is equal to 27 over 7 and y is equal to 34 over 7. This is the answer. This is the coordinate for r, the r that divides the line in the ratio 4:3. This is the answer.